ADHD coach, former Army sergeant with 2 combat patches, Cosmopolitan Magazine's first fun, fearless female, a doting, passionate, single mom of a... No, wait a minute.
That was Cal's note, sorry.
Oh. Single mom of a teenage author, speaker and entrepreneur with ADHD, personally growing a multiple 6-figure business with an 85% plus retention ratio of her private VIP clients year after year, and having over 25 years of very high-level real-world business experience running multi-million-dollar companies is what sets Shelley apart from any other coach, strategist, or consultant you could ever work with. Her unique, dedicated, tough love, strength, and gift-based approach of helping you achieve your goals is much different than you'll ever experience. ADHD, ADD-ish traits or not, she has a much bigger toolbox to support you in achieving the success and making the money you truly deserve. Please get on your feet for a loud, energetic, fun welcome to Shelley Mitchell.
Alright, so we're just ready to make more money.
Yes.
So have you ever wondered what it would be like to have a business that works around your gifts, your talents, and your skills? Who's ever wondered that? Have you ever wondered how there are some people out there that seem to have this business that flows with grace and ease, and you can get everything that you want in your business? Have you ever wondered that? So, how many of you would like me to share a simple solution to be able to find your focus, make more money, and have the life that you've always wanted? What about this? How many people would like me to share my step-by-step plan that I've created for those people who have the unique entrepreneurial brain styles to create a business around that? Would you like to know that?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, I'm here to share with you my simple system that I've been able to create, Passion to Profit, which I love. And I'll share a little bit more about this here in a few minutes. But I wanted to tell you a quick story about myself. So my name is Shelley, and I was born in Alabama. I was the oldest of 3 kids to 2 entrepreneurial parents. What did that mean? They didn't have time for me. So at 4 years old, I figured out that if I picked up rocks in the street, painted them with fingernail polish, and took them door to door and sold them at Pet Rocks, my parents were proud of me and I got attention. So I learned how to sell. I learned how to sell at a very young age, and I got recognition for that. So I continued to do that, and I found out really quickly that whenever I did things to get attention, I felt valuable. Now, that didn't mean we didn't have a rocky life. My parents got divorced through volatile marriage, and I ended up having to testify against my mom on the stand because she was very abusive to me. And that really made me go into a life where I had no focus at all. Even though I knew I was smart, and when I showed up in class, I got good grades, I couldn't stay focused. Who knows what it's like to not be able to stay focused, even when you're really passionate about something? Well, that was a struggle for me, so I ended up deciding to join the Army after I flunked out of college. What? Oh, I ended up joining the Army Stop! I ended up joining the Army after I flunked out of college because I couldn't stay focused and I didn't know what I wanted to do. How many people knew that they were really good at something but they couldn't figure out what it was or what they really wanted to do? Anybody here? Yes. But you knew that if you could figure it out, that you would be able to have success in your life, right? Yes? So I did what everyone does and I joined the Army, but that was back before we went to war. So 4 years later, to make a long story short, we ended up going to 2 conflicts, and I ended up becoming a 2 combat patch veteran in the United States Army. And I went through a lot of stuff, but one of the things that I learned was focus. Whether I liked it or not, my platoon did a lot of push-ups because I lost things. And I learned focus. I learned systems. I learned strategies. I learned how to get organized whether I liked it or not. Well, I ended up getting out after 4 years, but right before that happened, I fell off the back of a 5-ton truck, and I hurt my neck and my back. and it was really bad. I thought my back was broken and my neck was injured, about 5 discs that protruded in my spinal column, and I ended up getting booted out, 40% disability. And because of that, I was in a lot of pain, and I didn't know what to do because I was planning on staying in the Army, but I got involved in property management, and for the next 23 years, I went through my career, and finally, by the time I was 35, 262 pounds. I was vice president of a company, though. I focused on growing my career. But I was overweight, and I was in an incredible amount of pain. The very good thing, though, is after I got out of the Army, I decided that I was going to get married to a very handsome man named Tony, who was my son's dad. And after having my son, I realized that my life was no longer mine to screw up. How many people here have kids? And how many people have made decisions in their life where they've settled in their life because they had children or they had things in their life that they knew that they had responsibilities? So I took the next 23 years to settle, to just grow this career and work for other people and build their dreams, while I knew that inside of me I had something better. But I did it for him because I wanted him to have a better life. I didn't want him to have a life where he had a mom who abused him. I didn't want him to ever doubt that he was loved. Well, at 12 years old, he was diagnosed with ADHD. And at that point, I didn't know what to do with it. He didn't give me any problems at all. I was the one who was in the principal's office since kindergarten. But when he got diagnosed, I'm reading the paper and I realized, oh my God, I'm the whole page. So we both kind of got diagnosed at the same time. On that exact same day, I lost my job. And I didn't have the 6-figure income anymore. And 3 months later, his father dropped dead at 37 years old in his recliner. And I didn't know what to do. A few months later, we're living in Connecticut. I'm overweight. I have a son with ADD who now has a heart condition, as we found out. Can't take meds. His dad died, and we're losing our house. And I had lost my job. And I didn't know what to do. If you can imagine this, it's nighttime when you can in this room. It's 19 degrees in Connecticut. The movers have come. They've taken all the stuff out. We didn't know where we were going to go. We were going to move to Florida. I didn't have any more money, and they wanted me to pay them $2,000 more to put my stuff on the truck, or to take the stuff to Florida. And I didn't have any more money. We were at this rock bottom. I lost my job after 23 years career. It was just terrible. And I was like, if you can imagine this wooden floor, and it's just freezing, and I sit down, and I start crying. I put my hands in my face. I don't know what to do. My son, who's the kindest person I know, goes, Mom, think of it this way. He goes, if you're going to be broke, would you rather do it in the snow or at the beach? And I said, son, get in the car. So we got in the car, we went to Florida. I took a job making about half of what I was making, and he got involved in school. I started going to school for ADHD coaching, and I started coaching a few clients with my business experience, because remember, I was running multi-million-dollar companies before, part-time. Then I get a phone call and he's been arrested. He's been arrested for drug paraphernalia, and he's failing school, and he's about 50 pounds overweight. And why did this happen? This happened because I was working my ass off and I wasn't paying attention. He needed his mom. He needed somebody who was going to be there for him. And I couldn't do it because I was so focused on trying to make money for other people. So my dad died shortly after that and left me a little bit of money that put me into coaching school to learn how to become an ADD and business coach. And I decided to start my own business. So with all of the business skills I learned growing up, with the military skills that I learned, getting systems in place and focus and those things, and then the business skills growing multi-million-dollar businesses, I decided that I wanted to use that to help people. I had just traveled this journey now and lost 100 pounds. Because a coach helped me. And I said, if I could learn how to use what she did for me and put that into business to take people's pains and challenges away, those pains and challenges of not getting enough sleep, not being able to spend time with their family, not being able to make the money that they truly deserve, and convert that into a successful business where they can turn their passions into profits, where they can spend time with the people that they love the most. Who here would love to be able to spend time with the people that they love the most and have the money to be able to do it? Well, if it's okay with you, I'm going to tell you my quick 3 steps. Would that be okay with you? So first, and write this down, please. The first thing I want you to do is you need to know what your vision is. Where do you want to go? And that means putting a GPS in for your business so you can take it to where you want to go. We get in our car all the time, and when we want to go somewhere, we put in the address, and it gets us there, usually on time, unless you're me, right? So, but what if we get in this car called our business, and we just start driving without a direction? So when you plug in that direction, you'll stop getting distracted at the outlet mall and end up at your destination, usually on time. Is this making sense?
Yes.
Do you see how this could be helpful to you?
Yes.
Great. Number two, you need to have a system that works with your brain style. Just because your system is an Excel sheet and your system is going to be something that's laid out in front of you on a board and your system is iTunes, doesn't mean it's going to work with my brain. I've struggled so often hiring people and working with others and I've bought every time management program in the world that didn't work. I lost half of that. So if you have a system that works with your brain style, do you see how you can have more focus? That you can stop procrastinating and you can start implementing the things that you set up to do every day. Do you see that?
Yes.
Do you see how they'll benefit you in your business? And then third, you have to take action. You have to implement. You have to take that step from this place here into where you want to go. We can go to events and seminars and training programs. You can take everything that Howard's going to give you, but if you don't put it into action, it's not going to work for you. Does everybody agree with me on that? Well, would you guys like me to share with you how you can get how you can get part of my, sorry.
Read.
Good.
Would it be okay with you if I shared a way on how we can accomplish these three things in your life? Would that be okay with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
So first, one of the things I want to show you is I created this program that I put over 150 people into, and it's to help you focus to 6 figures. And in this program, it's got 5 modules. It's a 6-week program. And it has those things in there. The vision, the impact, who's your ideal client, so you know exactly who to focus on, exactly who to market to, exactly where to spend your money and where not to spend your money or your time. Also, it comes with creating a marketing plan for you that works with your brain style and it limits to things that you can do step by step each and every day. The next thing that goes in there is to create the systems that we talked about that work with your unique brain style. And then finally is the implementation. We all get stuck and we have time management pieces in there to help you implement. This program is only $19.97. If all this program did for you was give you one strategy to help you focus, to get one new brand new client, high premium client, would it be worth it?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, not only will that. So for you guys here today, what I want to do is something wonderful because I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to go and spend an entire week in training, wanting to change your business and wanting to change your life. But what I'm going to be able to do for the first 10 people who are ready to get rid of those problems and challenges, the lack of money, the lack of focus, the lack of distractions, and turn it into something wonderful where you can start spending time, creating a business around your life versus your life being taken over by your business. I want you to have this gift. So those of you who will be able to do that, as those who get up and go to the back table, we're going to give you something wonderful. The first 10 people who do that, I'm going to give you my Passion to Profits Planner System. And this is a planner I personally created that helps you get focused. It gives you a weekly step-by-step plan. It helps you concentrate on the income-producing activities and the things that make you money, the things that are good for you, and also the things that are most important to you in your life. It also has a gratitude journal in here and a monthly, weekly, and daily plan. That's a $9.97 program, and it comes with other modules to teach you exactly how to use it. Second, for the first 10 people who go to the back table to change your life with this program, I'm going to give you